Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So, today we are going to talk about Biden and Burns and the cabinet and what it all means, because that move definitely raised a whole bunch of eyebrows and it prompted a whole lot of speculation and a whole lot of questions. People are looking for a very deep answer and a very deep explanation as to why this move was made. And realistically, the answer may be way more mundane than people are currently thinking. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, William Burns, who is the current director of the Central Intelligence Agency, has been elevated to a cabinet level position. It's kind of rare for the director of Central Intelligence to be at the cabinet level. This has prompted all kinds of thoughts. I think the most common that I got was, hey, does this mean we're headed into an intelligence war? No, definitely not. False. For two reasons. One, we've been in an intelligence war for quite a while. Two, that doesn't necessitate a cabinet level position. So it's got to be something else. The reason Burns got this spot is not because he's the current director of Central Intelligence. It's got to be something else. What else do we know about him? He's a diplomat. Been a diplomat for a really long time. During that period, he was ambassador to Russia. Knows a lot about it. He has gone on diplomatic missions to China. Knows a lot about it. Basically, anywhere that there are currently a lot of tensions, he has experience. He has experience on the diplomatic side. He has experience on the intelligence side. Makes him a good advisor. But that alone doesn't mean that he needs to be in the room, like as far as the cabinet meetings go. So there's probably something else at play, and this is where it gets a little humorous given all of the speculation. Recently, Biden got in trouble for something. It was discovered that he doesn't always use G-rated language, and he likes his briefings in common language, in everyday language. Doesn't like a lot of jargon. Guess what Burns is kind of famous for? Being very straightforward, not using a lot of jargon, and saying things in everyday language. So, Biden has somebody who he trusts, he's worked with for a while, has a good resume, has knowledge about all of the areas that Biden would be asking questions about, and he speaks Biden's language. He can provide that advice in just a very straightforward manner. That's probably what it is. That's probably the answer. I don't think there's a deeper meaning to this one, in the sense that the director of the Central Intelligence Agency needs to be at the cabinet meetings because there's something, really major going on and super spooky. If that was the case, it wouldn't be announced. He would just be at the meetings. It becoming a more formal thing is elevating the position of somebody that Biden is probably going to task with a lot of diplomatic stuff, and it's putting him in the room. I have a feeling that on some level, he may serve as translator when it comes to foreign policy issues, breaking down the jargon and just saying it in normal language. I think that's probably it. I don't think that there was a meeting in like a smoke-filled room in Langley or anything before this. I think that this is really about getting advice and getting it in the manner that the president prefers. I can't think of anything that would require Burns that would be secretive that they would also decide to make super public. I really think this is just about getting foreign policy advice in the way Biden likes to receive the information. So it's still an interesting development because it's rare for somebody over an intelligence agency to be part of the cabinet. That's unique, but I don't think it's anything more than Biden wanting advice. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.